Hey comic book fans, my nerdy friends, my geeky padres, what's going on? So it turns out I had a few extra questions in the comments on some of the answers videos. So I'm going to do another video and answer those questions now. Alright, first question I had was from Spiro.geek. He asked me, what's the music in your intro? Actually, it's some royalty-free music I picked up on the internet. The song is called Summon the Rock, and it's R-A-W-K, by someone named Kevin MacLeod. The reason I picked that song is because, like, royalty-free music, I didn't want to worry about having to, deal with copyrights and, paying somebody for music or possibly getting my video shut down because I was using somebody else's music. I just figured it was really kind of a safe play on my part. Just because I don't want to steal music from anybody. I don't want to, have to mention somebody in every single video that I do, that they had written the music. I was going to try to use my own music, but I just don't have, I don't have drums, I don't have bass, I don't have keyboard. It'd just end up being, me on guitar, and, yeah, it just wouldn't rock as much, So, yeah, picked that up on the internet, did a, kind of like a broad search for royalty-free music, and found a couple. I ended up picking up a few different songs. If you watch my older videos, the song on those videos is called Pump, and it's done by the same guy. So yeah, I had a couple other ones too, but they just didn't work for me. I like this one much better. Next, Why Not Art asked me a few questions. First, if you didn't make comic book videos, what would your video content be? I actually had a YouTube channel before I did this one, and it was all my music stuff. If you guys are interested at all, I'll post a link down below. Go check it out. There's a bunch of videos on there, mostly covers of songs, but there are quite a few original songs that I posted on there. As far as if I wanted to start another channel besides this one, I'd probably do a music review channel. I thought about doing that at the same time I was thinking about doing comic books, but comic books seem to be less expensive, buying a CD every week and then doing a review on it. I guess I could still do it. They're only like $10 a piece, but I started losing faith in new music that was coming out because everything just started to suck, basically. So, but if I was to start another channel, it'd probably be like a music review channel. I think that would be fun, but then I'd feel like I'd get a lot more hate from that crowd than I do from here. So, comic books is where it's at anyway, right? Next question, do you collect other pop culture related items besides comics? Not really. I have a few little, figures that I pick up every so often. I'll show you here. Come with me! These little guys, sorry, so shaky. These little guys right here are all from, a dollar machine, quarters. And then I got these little pop figures guys, the bobbleheads. Sorry, Hal Jordan. And then I got the Green Lantern rings right here. mug. But I guess the other thing I collect the most, I guess it's not really pop culture. You can kind of consider it pop culture, I guess. But vinyl records. I have a pretty large collection of vinyl records. Poor camera work. Sorry, guys. It's not really. I wouldn't really say pop culture related, but I do have those, and then I do have like some Tigers signed pictures. That's Les Mueller there. I got Brandon Inge there. And then I have an L. Kaline one too, but I kind of lost it when we were moving. So I have to hunt that one down because that's a really important one to me. But yeah, that's it. I mean, I have a bunch of DVDs and Blu-rays too. But yeah, nothing huge. Next question is, why do you call your channel Running with Comics? Sounds cool. I first thought of Running with Comics like running with scissors. And that was only after I realized, like, you know, consecutive books in a series is called a run. So I thought that would be kind of a clever name. I mean, it's not overly clever, but I liked it. You know, it's funny. I forget what it was, but it was a video of 123 Comic Bro. I think it was his contest results. Like, he was putting down people, and 123 Comic Bro, Greco Fabulous, and DaCosta DC Comics were all on. And Greco said, "Running with Comics should be running with scissors." And I was like, "Well, that's where I got the name from, man. So thanks." But yeah, it was just kind of, I don't know. I was trying to come up with something a little bit different while being, you know, like something everybody knows. You know, running with scissors. You're not supposed to run with scissors. Running with comics. I don't know, man. There's no real deep-seated reason why I called it that. So yeah, that's it. Thank you. Hitman Von Doom asks, do you play video games, and if so, what is your all-time favorite? I don't really play video games so much. I never really have. I did a little bit when I was younger with the first NES. But even then, like, I wasn't like full on into it, mostly because my parents were pretty non-violent, and I wouldn't say strict as far as what I could play, but they didn't like any fighting. So really the only thing that I got to play was like Mario. But Super Mario Brothers 3 is still one of my favorite games of all time. That game is awesome. It was just great. But I ended up getting into like PlayStation, and from there I played like Silent Hill and Resident Evil when I got older. Silent Hill is probably one of my favorites because at the time my girlfriend, but soon to be wife, and my sister and I would like all sit in my bedroom and play it all together, and that was just a cool time. I did end up getting into like Halo when it came out with the Xbox, and I played that for quite a while. I never got into the live stuff, but I did play with like friends and stuff, and that was cool. You know, always at parties. I have a Wii that I never really got super into. The most I ever played of the Wii was like Super Mario Party. Played that with friends at parties. What else did we play? Oh, Super Smash Brothers. That was a cool game. That was always fun. But I never got an Xbox 360. I don't have a PS3. I did have a PS2 though, you know. But yeah, that's it. Not really into comics. I'm not really into video games. Really into comics, not really into video games. It just doesn't. I don't really have time for it. And all the games are super expensive, man. They're only like $50, $60 if you want a new one. On top of like the $300 you got to pay for the console. So I might go back and try to scrounge up my my original NES and maybe pick up some NES games at a flea market or something. Maybe I'll get into that. Oh, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! I just thought of that. I rocked the shit out of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! That was an awesome game. I love that game. Also used to play Atari. Pitfall was my game. I loved Pitfall on Atari. But yeah. So yeah, that's my answer to that question. And that's the end of the questions. So big thank you for everybody who watched all the answer videos I did and who asked extra questions. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. All right.